put a light on.
Hello?
Hello?
That's better. It's a lot better. Oh, right, Chris, can you take this off me, please? Hello? Hello? No, still echoing.
Because you got the sound on.
I haven't got no sound on.
You have for there.
Now try talking to Ange.
Hey, Ange.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
It's because you had the sound on your computer.
Never mind. Right, I got to get the chat up now. Anybody joined us, Ange?
Yeah, we got Deanna, and I think we got Sophie as well. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Deanna. Hope you're doing well. We've been having a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, that's why
Technical issues.
I forget. There we are. Hi, Sophie. It's not playing. Is it my phone? No, my sweetheart. We've just been having some issues with it reloading.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. So
you
can hear me. Okay, everybody can hear me, and it's not echoing. I know everybody was coming into the chat, but I had to click it off because it was doing my head in. So goodness knows what it made you feel, guys.
She was saying to me, "You've got something on." I was like, "I haven't got anything on." Guess who it was? The master at work.
So hi, Deanna. Angie is in the chat. She is Angie Paisey. She's the one with the spanner. So I'll give it a few minutes for everybody to join us. I know everybody was trying to join when we were on the last one, so I'll give it a few more minutes, and hopefully everybody will go. There you are.
So if I could introduce Sophie to you, Sophie is a lovely lady who works in the post office, or did. She's just gone on maternity leave, and I sent her a message and said we're doing a live tonight. She'd like to come and listen to us.
Wow.
Yeah, and she's I think, I'm not sure how many weeks left she's got, but she's having a little boy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we're all waiting now, anticipating, waiting for him to come.
Oh bless. Congratulations, Sophie. I hope your little bundle of joy brings you lots of joy and it's not keeping you up too long in the night times. Oh bless. I bet you're all exciting. I bet it's all exciting. Getting all stuff ready.
Yeah, she done a lot. She worked really hard over Christmas because they had no staff in the post office and that. And, yeah, but now she's a lady of leisure.
You're the one that posts Angie's parcel off.
Yes, that's the one.
See. So I'm gonna give, like I say, I'm gonna give it a couple of seconds because everybody was coming to the last live. And I couldn't keep it on because it was echoing too much. I was thinking, no, everybody's going to get fed up of this because I am. So I had to come off and redo it. So I'm about 10 minutes late, I would imagine. But it's better late than not coming on at all, isn't it, Ange?
I would say so. Some people say that, others tell the truth.
Yeah. So have you, does Sophie know who I am, Ange?
No, she hadn't got a clue.
Oh, see,
I did mention you. I just said, like, you know, she's a long suffering friend from over the pond.
Not over the pond,
She don't really know about us yet.
Well, my name's
to find out.
It's nice to see you. Hi, Mrs. G. How are you doing? I'm just giving it a couple of minutes for everybody to join us. At the moment, you're seeing my desk, but I will flicker over to Angie's. I don't want to start because everybody was coming into the chat. I was on for 2 seconds. That video after this one will get deleted because it was echoing too much. I had to come off and redo it because there was no way you could. There's no way you couldn't hear us both because it just kept echoing. And the more echoed, the more Angie answered because she thought I was speaking. So no, it just didn't work.
We're in a tunnel. We're in a tunnel.
Oh yeah, definitely a tunnel. So you are probably looking at Ms Paisey's table, I should imagine.
Yeah, they are. I'm just sorting out me put me lace. Oh, I got an iron it first. Anyway, I got my iron all ready.
I gotta plug mine in. I had a new iron.
I got an old iron.
Good evening, Mrs. G. Hope you're doing okay. Right, I gotta find a Christopher. Can you come and plug this in for me, please?
Oh, I haven't got a manservant. I have to do it myself.
I can't reach the plugs.
It's all right. I'll plug my own iron in.
All right, and you do that. Cha-ching, you do that.
Yeah.
So, like I say, hi, Sarah, sweetheart. How are you doing?
Hi, Sarah.
Sarah is the lady I was telling. Oh, you're already sub to her channel, but I was telling Angie about you, Sarah, and I was saying about how I'm in all of those dream catchers that you make, and she said Sarah makes dream catchers. I went, yep. So I ended up. I don't know. Have I sent you the link to watch? Or have you seen them? I can't remember if you saw them or seen them.
Seen what?
Sarah's dream catchers. They are stunning.
No, I haven't had a look yet. I did watch Sarah's challenge.
Challenge, yes, of course. Sarah's got a challenge out. She put it was her first ever challenge. She's just making her way, making her start on her YouTube journey, which is nice. And yeah, I like the idea. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. And I love the idea behind your challenge, Sarah. I must admit, it was so inspiring. I would never have thought that unless you had said it. So I'm so glad you decided to share that little bit of your life with us. So that gives us, as a viewer, gets to know you more. Which is really nice. And Mrs. G's got a challenge as well. She's got a wonderful challenge.
She has. I'm doing that one too. I don't know if I've told Rianne I'm doing it. I'm not sure.
Is she guessing?
Rianne, I'm doing your challenge. Done it now.
Rianne and Angie are both doing Rianne's and Sarah's challenge. So Rianne's challenge, that's a nice little challenge if you want a little challenge to start you off.
What are you doing? What are you doing now?
Nothing.
I got my little ironing board out, my little dinky ironing board. Have you got a dinky ironing board?
Yeah, I have.
You haven't, have you?
Have you? I have, but I can't work my iron.
So what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to send you back over to Colette and she can explain what we're doing because she is the hostess with the mostest.
All right, yeah.
I am just grasshopper and she's the bossy one anyway. Take it over to you then, bossy boots.
Right, okay. When I work out, I'll open my iron.
Oh my days. Have you not practiced on it yet?
No. That would be common sense and I haven't got it. Oh my
Hey,
God.
yeah, I've sent yours in the post. You should get it on Monday, Sarah says. Oh, Rianne said she's all the better for being here. Laugh out loud.
Why can I not?
Have you not plugged it in yet?
Ah, there it is. Right.
Oh my days.
It wouldn't be me if I knew what to do. Right, we are making I'm gonna get some water in a second, but we are making I'm calling it a handy dandy fabric pocket. And basically we're gonna make if you imagine a fabric book, but it's going to have, Angie's making it for like to hold something different, and I'm making it to hold something different. Mine's going to be more to hold your sewing needles, your sewing cotton, that type of thing. And yours is going to be holding
crochet hooks.
Crochet hooks. So we're doing different sizes, obviously different styles, because you know it wouldn't be fun if we did the same styles. So we're going to be doing different styles and different colors and stuff. But that's what we're doing, and it's basically to give you an idea. Now I haven't sort of cut this all the way, because if I did, then like I say, that would be organization.
Mind. Well, I'll tell you the truth, right? When we was coming on, she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't know." And she said, "Oh, I know you could do this, you could do that." And I was like, And then she said, "I'm doing a box." And I was like, "You're doing a box?" She went, "Yeah." So she's cutting all this paper out and everything. And I said, "Oh," and she said, "What about this?" Actually, I'm not doing a box now. We're going to do this instead.
Yeah, that's how it went. That's exactly how it went.
That's the conversation.
Hiya, Julia, sweetheart. How are you doing? Yay,
Hi, Julia.
you can hear us now.
Hey, you could hear us then, but like we kept saying the same things over and over again.
Yes, my lace one. I didn't come up with the idea though, and I put the lady in my video as she does the tutorial. But there's enough, Sarah. I will definitely go over to that link that you put in the description box. But the thing is, what I like about YouTube is, and I always say to Angie about this, because she says, yeah, people have seen it 1,000 times, they don't want to see mine. What we take on from somebody else is completely different. What we see is completely different. So even though it wasn't your idea, what you've come up with and what you've made probably is something different to the person that came up with it. So that's why I liked it. And I didn't know you can make a dream catcher out of an embroidered hoop. Didn't even cross my mind. So
can I just butt in there and ask Julia why she wants us to help Patricia? Oh, hello, Patricia. That auto thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
All sorts.
Hi, Patricia.
We were on holiday one year, and Tony got a message from his sister, and you know that predictive text.
Yeah.
So she was saying, "Hi, Tony, would you be able to fix my car?" Blah blah blah, and he put back, "I can't. I'm in." I thought he wrote Lanzarote, and it said laxative.
Oh God!
She was like, question mark? Yeah. So.
Oh my word! Hi, little Sue.
Hi. Is it just Sue? Crafty Beginner.
I think it's her name's Sue, but her channel name is Little Sue Crafty Beginner. So, as I was saying, little fabric pocket. So it's going to basically be roughly around this size. I think Angie's doing hers a little bit bigger because of course it's holding crocheting hooks. I'm going to be doing mine sewing related, and there's different things I want to put inside there as well to hold what they call spools and stuff. So it's going to fold over like that, and then it's going to fold over like that, and basically when you open it up, you'll have all these different pockets to do for different things. Now I'll let Angie explain what she's doing a bit different while I go and get water for my iron, because like I say, I'm not organized at all tonight.
I haven't got any water for my iron. Do I need water?
I don't know. You explain now, and I'm going to go and get water.
Okay. Right then. So as soon as it comes on to me, I'll show you what I'm doing.
I think it's not come on to you yet.
It has. It has now. Yeah. So obviously I've got doing mine in pink dink, and mine's going to be, you could I think probably you'd be able to roll it because it's going to be full of crochet hooks, because I've got a whole set, which is, I don't know how many there is, but they're all different sizes. So mine's a little bit bigger. I might trim it down a bit yet, I don't know. And it'll be a roll one, and then I'll put a ribbon around it so it'll roll in like that. And I should put a ribbon around it like that with all the crochet hooks in. So I'm going to put I've got 2 pieces of pink cotton or polyester or whatever they are, and then I got a bit of interfacing. So that's what the iron is for. I got her new iron and she wanted to do a bit of ironing, so I said, yeah, she needs the practice anyway.
Yeah, I didn't even know to open this little.
You have to plug it in.
I open it to put water in.
Oh no, yeah, you've got to put water in it now. So shall I
lot of water
on an iron line?
Little travel iron, don't have to take up a lot of water.
Oh, there's no pleasing her, is there?
No. No. Right,
I've got my little mini ironing board, which I use for well, for all my crafts actually, but it is probably one of those ones you put on your ironing board for sleeves and stuff. So I'm going to pull it out and just iron the interfacing on because I've got it shiny side up. It doesn't matter when you've got two sides anyway. Oh, make the most of this, ladies, because I don't do ironing.
It's going to also stiffen the fabric up, which means because you don't want it soft.
She's off again with her stiffening things up.
Yeah, because of she's off again. Because you're putting things inside it.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want it too floppy, do you?
No. Posted my entry today, Rian. You didn't post your entry to me, did you? Please tell me you didn't. As you only live 10 minutes down the road.
La 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 la. It's not sticking.
Right. I've got some
it is sticking.
Interfacing as well. Now
that's that. That was interesting, wasn't it? There we are. Lovely. And then I'm going to put some lace on it. Then I'm going to make it all pretty. And Colette's will be all Colette-y and mine will be all...
Yeah, Angie Paisey.
Angie Paisey.
Miss Paisey.
Right, it's that
made
way.
Made me laugh on one live because I keep calling her Miss Paisey and she made me laugh on one live. She went, just for the record, I haven't got divorced. I am still
married.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, Mrs. G posted her entry today to who?
Yeah, that better not be me.
Thank you, Sarah. I hate ironing too. This is a story. When me and my husband first met, I had 3 children and he had 3, and we all like melded together as one family. Now, I used to do the ironing, stand there on a Sunday, you know how it is, ironing everything, putting it always lovely and neat. And then I ended up with 6 children to iron for. And I used to iron the stuff and put it all up, fold it all up neatly, put it in their drawers, and then they just go in and grab something from the bottom and then ram it all back in. So in the end, I thought, why am I doing this? Why am I stressing myself out with piles of ironing? So what you used to do is take it off the line, tumble dry it, fold it up, put it away, and then every morning when they got up, I used to just iron something for them. So it was easy. And I've done it ever since. I don't do ironing. I just iron what we need when we need it. Right, so I'm going to switch this off before I burn myself. Just turn my iron off a minute. I'll make sure I don't melt the wires. And now I'm going to show you my latest purchase, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, I've got some trims and stuff I want to show.
No,
I want to show my trims.
This is not trims. This is my box of clips.
Oh, well, there we are.
Aren't they interesting?
Hurry up.
Pardon?
Oh, it's echoing again. Wait a minute. Sorry, guys.
So these clips I bought off of Amazon. I saw Debbie Shaw using them because I've been watching her videos. Tearing my hair out, trying to make something that she made look so easy. It turned into an absolute nightmare. So I'm using these instead of pinning it. So does anybody else use these clips? Oh my God, Rianne, you used to iron baby socks. I got to be honest, in the very beginning, I used to iron underpants and everything and knickers, and then as the children came along and everything, it was like, oh no, it's too much. Yeah, these clips are amazing. Have you got any of these, Colette?
No, I haven't got any of those clips. They're not as posh as you. The old-fashioned pins.
Oh, don't worry. You'll catch up with the 21st. Is it 21st century?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're easy to use.
My brother got in the car today, right? And I was listening to Little Mix. He went, you know, I was 7 years behind the rest of us. I went, what do you mean? He went, well, Little Mix, this song was out like 7 years ago. Taking the mick out of me. I said, no, it's not. It's one of the new albums. He went, no, it's not. So I put on one of the songs and I started singing it. And he went, is that to prove a point? I went, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Oh, bless him. So,
I don't have an iron.
How are you getting on?
But now I own an iron for craft fabric. Oh, bless. You find it a lot easier.
I know, own an iron for, yes, definitely. The clips look really cool. Yes, Sarah, they are. I mean, they weren't very dear. I got 100 for, and it came in a tin. I can't remember how much. About £5, I think. But you get 100 of them. I just think they're a lot easier than a lot of quilters use them, don't they? I just think they're easier than using pins. I like them. Pins have their place. Right.
My interfacing one iron on.
Have you got it on the right way round? The right way up?
Yeah, glue side down.
Yeah. Julia, yeah, Amazon, and Rianne got hers from Amazon. Yeah,
Amazon. Glue side down.
She's probably got it up.
Down, isn't it?
Pardon?
Ange,
Yeah.
ironing. Is it glue side down?
No, the glue side goes up to stick to the material.
Yeah, well, it's not working. You're going to do yours now before me. I bet you $1.
Yeah, well, it's usually me playing catch up, isn't it?
No, it's not working.
You know. What? Put it back on you and let me have a look.
I couldn't see this not being interfacing.
It looked like freezer paper to me.
No, it's got one side glue. I'm the same as you, Sarah. Don't iron any clothes, just fabric. Well, I do. Don't know what the hell this. It is. It's interfacing. It's got glue side one side and matte side the other.
It's actually got glue on it. It's like you can see the glue, can you?
Yeah. Right.
That's not interfacing. That's freezer paper.
That's not. That's not. Oh, is it? Yeah, well, I've done the interfacing now. It looks very nice.
Have you got any felt you can put in the middle?
Yeah, I don't need the interface. I've changed my mind. So what I'm going to do instead is iron this, and then I'm going to put some felt between.
Yeah, iron it because it'll make it look nice.
Yeah, I don't need interfacing. Who said you needed interfacing?
Watch that iron so you don't burn yourself. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much. Good night. You going to bed? No.
That's Mr. T, everyone.
Cup of tea from Mr. T.
Live. Everybody can hear Mr. T.
It's the same
And the other half, Mr. T, I call him. His name's Tony, but as I call Angie Ms Paisey, he's got to have a certain nickname. Otherwise, he feel left out.
That is actually his nickname. Mr. T or Tony Two Sticks. And the Two Sticks are because he's known in the area as Two Sticks because he had a motorbike accident 30 odd years ago and he lost his elbow. So when he plays pool and he used to go to the pub, he used to have to play with the rest and a pool cue. So they call him Two Sticks. I call him lots of other things besides that, but I'm not going to actually tell you what they are.
No.
I don't think that
it's not very... Right, what I'm going to do, this piece of fabric measures. So I can't.
She loves your little iron. What brand is it?
Oh, I'll tell you now. Promise I will tell you. This measures 13 inches by 13. My little iron, this little iron is cute and she is, let me show you. It's a swan design. And yeah, I had it from the ranged. I had it from the range.
It's a little travel iron.
but it's a Swan. It's a travel iron, but it's plug-in, and it's the most smallest thing you could ever imagine. It's not big at all. It's probably 7 inches by 3. It's not big, because I used to have like a real big iron in here, you know, one of the big ones that where you do clothes and stuff. And I was thinking, oh, and to get it out to do something, I used to really worry, because where do you put it after you don't need it? Because I got animals, I didn't want to put it on the floor in case the dogs hurt themselves. So we were in the range the other day, and I picked this up. But all I'm going to do is I'm just pressing where the fold is, because it'll make it easier for when I go to sew it. Just pressing these folds in. So yeah, it's a Swan travel iron. But you can get different travel irons. This is just the little one that I picked up in the range, and it's really handy. It's the first time I've ever using it. So yeah. Now I'm going to split this into 3. So that'll be 1, 2. So I'm going to just press where that is.
Jill said she's going to look for one, because that would really help with her crafting.
Yeah, I found it. This is the first time I'm using it, right? And it's really helping me, because I don't have to think about that big one. And it can sit on the side and cool down. I don't need for it to go in a different room. So yeah. So
Rian wants to know, do you have to peel it off? What do you have to peel what off?
Oh, the interfacing. Yeah, but I'm not using interfacing.
You're not using that anymore. You're changing mind.
No, I changed my mind on the interface. Changed my mind on it. No, interfacing, you don't peel off. It's supposed to be iron on one side. Iron on one
definitely freezer paper, young lady.
Well, now you're giving away my secrets. Now I'm going to knock it off. And how you do that, you turn this dial apparently all the way to minimum. And it comes with a little pot, and it also came with one of these. Hi, Vanessa.
Hello, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, Jill. I love that little lion. What brand is it? The Swan, Jill, sweetheart. Helpful me in Minecraft. Definitely, it's definitely helpful. It came with a little pot to put water in, and it's also come with its own bag. So, like I say, because it's a travel iron, you want something to put in your suitcase, so it's come with this as well as. So what I'm going to do is, because this is certain material, is I'm going to use the bag, and I'm actually going to make a cover for it myself. That was one of my sort of ideas floating in my head, and that doesn't go anywhere then on my desk. So I'm going to unplug the iron now, and it'll sit on the side, and I won't have to worry about the dogs burning themselves.
Hi, Vanessa.
It does go through your mind.
How are you, darling? Oh, Rian said, good night, Mr. P. He's not going to bed yet.
You said you were going to bed. You told everybody you were going to bed.
I thought he was. He usually makes me a cup of tea when he goes to bed. He says, can you not just, can you just let me know you're going to bed and not just disappear and go to bed?
Right.
So now I know when he makes me a cup of tea, he's going to bed.
So all I'm going to do, I need some felting.
Who's the voice? Are you on about me?
Oh, who's the voice? The voice. The voice is Angie Paisey. So, Ange, do you want to type a little something in the chat so everybody knows who you are? And then I will flick over in a second so you can see her crafting, because I don't know how to get the little boxes up in the corners. I have to flick back and forth over to Angie. So this is Angie. Angie should be coming up on your screen in a minute.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to do my camera to get my sewing machine, but I can't see the picture on my webcam. So when you flip over, that's helpful.
Thought so. Right, so that's Angie.
The only trouble is there's a bit of a lag, so just have to wait and see if I can get it. That's not helping, is that? That's not helped at all. Let's move it forward more.
5 o'clock, Ange.
Yeah, I got all that, but it's difficult when you've got a lag because you can't see.
Bring it down and turn it at 5. Stop. Let me tell you when to stop. Right, so it needs to go back towards the wall a little bit. The camera now.
Hang on then. It's ridiculous because I can't get into my webcam when I'm actually presenting.
Should be able to, Ange.
I can't. I don't know why.
I don't know, move the sewing machine, move the camera.
I can't, Claire. I've got to move the sewing machine now because I can't see what I'm doing when I move the. I can't see what I'm doing when I move anything.
So then, where it was to begin with, if you can't move the camera a little bit, you know, push the arm a little bit further back.
Oh, hi. Right. So Vanessa said you have to have more than 3 people on a panel to be able to have the panel to show up on the screen.
Well, I tried that, Vanessa. I tried to plug my phone in, so it would be me.
But she said more than 3 people.
That would be 3.
That is good. It's in frame now. Thank you, Vanessa.
That would be 3.
I'm moving it where it is.
I've tried it and it doesn't work for me. I don't know. I have tried 3. Remember, Ange, I have tried 3 where I've done, because I've even tried adding Chris in, but not, you can't hear Chris obviously, but it doesn't work. So we just have to make do with what we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have you have a look at my webcam as well because the settings on it are. I can't zoom in either like you can. I can only either zoom 1 click and that's it. So I'm gonna stitch my lace onto my.
I was just going to say, can I flick over to me a second, Ange?
Yes, you
only for a
can.
second because I want to show everybody something.
No, that's all right. I'm not in no hurry.
Almost. Right, it should flicker over to me. Now, I've got myself a piece of pink felt because you're not going to see it. It's just me at the moment. But this is where I've pressed it on the iron. Those are my lines that I know where I've got to go. So, because I want, I don't want my stitches to show, turn it inside out, 2 fabrics facing each other. I'm going to put the felt facing up towards me. And then what I'm going to do, because I haven't got posh pinched things like Ange, I'm going to pin it all the way around and I'm going to sew it. But before I sew it, I'm going to leave, I'm going to put my pin like that on this edge. So I leave, actually no, it needs to be a bit less than that. Put pin there. So I've left, I'll tell you how many inches I've left now.
So you're not putting the felt inside then?
Yeah, I will. I have, Ange. I'll show you now. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've left about 4 inches. When I sew from here all the way around on my machine, and I will go up the top as well, I'll turn it inside out. Now, if I sandwich the felt in between those 2 fabrics, what would happen is when I turn it inside out, it would present itself like so. So I have the felt one side, but I don't want that. I want the felt sandwiched between. So if you think about it, have it your fabrics.
I see what you mean. I see what you're on about now.
Facing each other, and then you felt facing you, and you're not going to go far wrong. And then use your pins. So I have 1 pin there, so I know not to sew from this gap to this gap. And then I'm going to pin it all like this, all the way around. And I'm going to go all the way to here and up here as well. And I will go up the top just to finish it off. That's all I wanted to show you before.
No, that's all right. You carry on, darling.
I'll flicker over to Angie because she's sewing on a machine.
I had to I've had to put some pins in mine. I've had to succumb to using pins.
Oh, posh pins.
Pins. So can you see what I'm doing now?
It should be back on you. Yeah,
Right.
I can see you.
Before we start, I'll just apologise because apparently my machine sounds like a tank. It's really noisy.
I wonder who told her that.
It's not very old though. I thought it'd be really quiet. I might get my computerized machine out. That should be really quiet, shouldn't it?
And I picked some wedding dresses up this week. From a certain charity shop.
I don't think anybody can hear you.
No, over that tunnel. And yeah, I put some wedding dresses up. Some of that short, every few inches. There we are. That'll do. What was I going to say? I'm going to use some of the appliques up from the wedding dress. Me and Angie actually went half. We had so much from it. It was just so much. I always get loads anyway, but Gwen was a vintage wedding dress, and I'll show you some of the things. I cut it up today, actually. Let me show you what. So on the vintage, this was on the vintage wedding dress. Am I on me? No, you're on me. You can't even see me. I'm showing you.
That's right.
I'm like, yeah.
Oh, me tapes come falling down. What's covering up my light?
Right, let me just show you. I had some of these roses, and this is kind of a vintage dress. So loads of appliques on there. There was more material than there was appliques, but I just wanted to show you this fabric. It's not silk, but it's the old-fashioned vintage stuff, and it's absolutely stunning. I mean, that was the sleeve, so it was that's just the sleeve by itself. And all I did was just cut up the seam of the sleeve, and you can see how the sleeve and it buttons on, and I mean, it's not clean, so I know when I want to use it, some parts of it. Other parts are like this, but it's not that old. It's not silk or satin. It's the old-fashioned. I don't even know how to describe what type of material it is, but it's vintage anyway. And then that's what the main fabric was. Yeah, it's just proper old vintage. And I had like satin fabric. Taffetia. And ain't you when Angie was sewing? Oh, you couldn't hear me when Angie was sewing.
No, sorry. I'll try and do it really quick now because she's trying to.
I tell you what, I'm going to flick her over to Angie. Ange,
what?
I'm going to flick her over to you because I'm going to go and get the train, because the train's actually by the washing machine ready to be washed. Okay. And then that way they can watch you and not struggle to try and hear what I'm going to need to say. And I'll show you ladies what I had. So let it flick over. There we are. And I'll leave Angie speak to you, and I'm going to go and get the train.
I'm not actually going to speak to you because there isn't any point in what bloody what I'm saying. I just it's the last bit here. So. finished. So she's gone to get the train now. So that's that done. Let's move this out of the way and still see what.
Right, I'm back. Can I show them now, Ange?
Yeah, I finished.
Oh.
Making a ramp.
I'm way behind. I just need to stop talking. Right.
It is taffeta, Colette.
Is it called taffeta?
Yes.
I'll show you ladies again. Right.
We
So
haven't got it. She understood it. It was
I've
taffeta.
got all the
Racking my
fabric.
brains for it.
Right. This fabric, it come off a vintage wedding dress. So I cut it all up today, and it hasn't got. It was more fabric than it was appliques. When the other one I had the other day, that was more appliques than fabric. Depends which dress you pick up. It depends what you can get off it. Now, this fabric, Rian said it's taffeta.
Taffeta, yeah.
How you pronounce that? It's not silk or satin, but it's that old. The only way to describe it is that old vintagey feel.
Yeah, taffeta. That's what it is.
Yeah,
taffeta.
Yeah. Right. So I had tens of that from the dress. This was the sleeve, and all I did was cut around sort of the shoulder, and then I cut sort of in the section where they had seamed the two edges up, and this was the edge, all the buttons, and I had a point on the arm and the loops, the buttons.
So Rian's wedding dress was taffeta, a product in the 1980s. Laugh out loud.
Oh wow. And it had this type of on the sleeves of it. It had more of that. It had the real fine tulle.
Oh no, not tulle.
Yeah. And then it had that stiff tulle, which you can't do anything with. And then it also had this type of fabric. It's like this is really good to make flowers out of, because it's you can cinch edges.
Oh yeah, that's lining.
Yeah. So I had some of that. Then I had these appliques. Now I went to cut them off the material. Now the end one comes off, but as I was cutting it off, I'm like, oh, there's beads falling off. So I'm going to have to be really careful on how I go about using this, because of course of the beads. So what I've just done for now is just cut it around, and this is the type, like I say, this dress wasn't washed. What had happened was I went into the shop, I said I wanted wedding dresses, and he brought down a ton of wedding dresses, and this was one of them. So he said, it's not washed, we haven't ironed it or steamed it, it's just as it comes. And I said, right, okay, that's fair enough. And this was the other one. And again, these old-fashioned appliques. They just really like.
You just got, if you leave it the stitching on and just fussy cut.
Fussy cut, yeah. I had the roses with the leaves, which I might use some of them tonight. I'll leave one of them out.
Oh, who are you calling old? Got married in 1987 and he's still hanging around. Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, Rian, you got a good one though. I've met Rian's husband. He's so nice, Ange. So sweet. This was the train, so as you can see, it's really scuffed and the edge is really dirty, but a bit of varnish, a bit of wash, and it'll come straight up. So that was the half of the train. And then this applique was the other one that I had. Now, as I snipped off, the beads started falling off, but half of this had no fabric behind it, and then the other half did. So what I did was I took the fabric off, kept all the beads, and then I'm going to just stitch them back on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Otherwise, I just didn't like the fabric behind it.
No, that's fair enough.
Especially because that's nice and see-through. So that was my wedding dress I cut up today. I spent many hours cutting that up, and great fun it was too.
I know, there's something about it in there.
It's addictive when you get started.
Oh no. Tell me about it, girl.
Right, I am gonna
do some crafting.
Yeah, stop talking. I'll stop talking. Right.
No, you don't have to stop talking.
I said I'll stop talking, I'll concentrate on crafting. I've been a marathon. Oh, bless.
It's been a marathon.
Congratulations, Mrs. G. He is really lovely. I've met Steve. Yeah. I'm sure it's Steve.
It's nice when you find the right person, isn't it? Well, we always think we find the right person, don't we?
Right.
I'm my husband's third wife. And I said, third time lucky. And he said, you're my last wife because I'm never doing it again. I said, well, lucky you met me then, innit?
Right. I'm going to sew on my machine now. So shall I flick her over to you, Ange, and then...
Well, not really, because we won't be able to hear what we want to see you sewing. Oh, you want while you position it all?
No, my camera's perfect.
Julia said 1988 for her husband. Her and her husband.
Wow. 1988. That was
88.
1988.
88, yeah.
That's the year I was born.
Oh, was it? That's the year that legends were born.
Yeah, of course.
We are on temporaries. See, I can't read now.
Well, contemporaries.
There's no C. Oh, contemporaries, yeah.
She was about to say there's no C in there. She was just about to tell me.
I drive her crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Colette's got her own little sayings for everything, and she was chatting to me last night. She said, I bought this Sahara silk, and she was chatting to her, and I went, can I just say something? She went, I know what you're going to say. I said, it's sorry. And she said, I knew you were going to say that. I said, I just can't help myself, Colette. It's an awful trait.
I knew she was going to say, because I said, I bought some nice Sahari silk. And my mum says the same thing. It's not called Sahari, it's called Sari.
Yeah, but you makes it all up yourself anyway. That's part of your charm. Really.
What did I say the other day that got you all in laughter?
Ben & Jerry's. She went to Ben & Jerry's.
I did the first ever vlog on my channel. I went to Ben & Jerry's. Chris is going, it's not called Ben & Jerry's.
No, it's Frankie and Benny's one.
Frankie and Benny's, that's what it's called. But I called it Ben & Jerry's. It's the same thing, it rhymes.
All right, we know what you were talking about, didn't we, love?
Of course. So all I'm doing is just going, I'm stitching onto the felt.
So your machine is a lot quieter than mine, isn't it?
Can you hear what we're both saying?
Yeah, I can. Try and find a needle. Oh, look how small that is.
Down this way.
Hey, Karina. Karina, it's Karina here.
Chubby Antique Booty. She is. I can see her.
Okay.
Hi, Karina, sweetheart.
Hi, Karina. How are you, darling?
I was gonna. I said to Karina that I want to do one of her kites.
Karina did the kite.
Oh, it's amazing. If you haven't seen one of Karina's kites, you need to go over to her channel because she did something very recent. A loaded pocket, and I don't know who she's made it for. But inside.
Oh my gosh. It's stunning.
It's beyond words. And she said, I challenge you to make one, Colette. Well, I can't refuse a challenge, can I? I said, I'll make one. So I'm going to make one next week. Definitely make one, because I even had the make the kite out of skewers or barbecue sticks, either or. But I didn't have any here to make it. But I'm definitely going to be making one next week, Karina, because I absolutely loved your kite. It was...
Karina, you'll have to do a video. If you haven't done one already, you'll have to do a video on doing one of those kites.
She has.
Yes.
Yeah, she has. She sent me over the link because I couldn't find it either, but I'll send you it over afterwards.
All right.
Or
Thank
I tell
you.
you what I could do, when better still, I'll link it in the description bar when I finish tonight's live.
All right.
So that everybody can see it, because it's an amazing thing to just check out. Did it all lace? It was just amazing. Hi, River, sweetheart.
Hi, River.
And I'm just going to go at that corner now.
Yeah, hers sounds great, doesn't it, her machine? Mine sounds awful.
I'm just going to turn it gently. I'm not going to go all the way up, because otherwise I'll fill my little gap. I want to leave enough gap for me to go in on my hand. So that's just about right. Take it off. I'm going to put my sewing machine on the floor a second because I don't need it at the moment. Right, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these back. I'm going to get my, I was about to call them pinking shears. Pink shears, then I was about to call them pinking shears again.
Yeah, they are pinking shears.
No, I was about to call it pink shears.
Oh, here we go.
Oh gosh. And I'm going to go around the edges, and then I'm going to turn my iron back on. Turn it inside out, and the felt will be sandwiched in between. But to have a nicer look, I'm just going to cut my corners off at an angle.
What have you only sewed it round 3 sides?
Sewed it round 4, just left a little gap at the moment.
Oh, well done. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing.
Yes.
Oh gosh,
I'm gonna do this.
That's like fingers down a chalkboard.
What is?
That crunching.
I'll try and go as quick as I can. Right. So what time is it with everybody? What time is it with you all?
It's 3 minutes past 10 here.
I knew she was going to say that. I absolutely knew she was going to say what time it was in the UK. I'm going to kill her now. What time is it with you all? It's 3 minutes past 10 in Bristol.
Yeah. What time is it in Wales then?
3 minutes past 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're seeing on the same time.
It's 11 o'clock. Shelby Antique and Beauty.
That's Karina, and she's in
11 o'clock in Denmark.
Yeah.
3 minutes past 10 in Sarah's neck of the woods.
Oh wow.
Same as us.
Oh, I didn't leave enough gap. Okay.
I know. That's it, I think.
So you just got to pull this all the way through now, and then I'm going to take a needle and I'm going to steam it first, and then take a needle and thread and sew that little gap up.
It's 3 minutes past 10 in Rianne's neck of the woods as well. So.
Oh yeah, 10 minutes down the road, 3 minutes past 10. See, we're all on the same timeline. That's funny, that is. I tell you what.
Yeah, see, it's not just me.
Gosh. See how
I'm hand stitching now, so don't make a noise.
Oh, bless. You're all right, Ange.
No, you've upset me now. I'm not getting my machine out anymore.
She's messing about for those that think that she's...
For those that don't, I'm just messing about.
So, see how the stuffing's gone on the inside? So I'm going to
look at that.
Steam all that.
Looks like a stoppage.
Yeah, and then I need to put a little stitch through here. And I can put the stitches on my machine, actually, instead of hand stitching it. I think I might do that. Tuck this in. All I want to do is push some stitches through. Come on, there.
Hi, Dawn Marie. How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Dawn.
I don't know. I'm going to put my lines down without using my machine.
Oh, use your machine. Go on. Just let me know when you're using it, because then I'll stop talking.
Just had a bit of a light bulb moment as well, because I just stitched the ribbon on, and now I've got to put the lines down, so it was stitched through the ribbon, wasn't it? Oh, just as well I hand stitched it, wasn't it? Where's my prick? Pick and pick. Quick and pick. Oh my days.
Oh, you've been like my teething for a horse. Hang on, me too long you have, Ange. Right. Let's get the iron, steam that, and then I'm going to do that in the machine.
Oh, let's see you doing that then. Come on.
And then I'm going to steam it. I'm going to steam and then I'm going to flicker over to you. So get ready. 1:05 in Alaska, USA. Oh, wow, Julia.
1:05, what, in the morning or the afternoon?
That sounds to me like, that's in the 6 hours ahead. That's in the morning.
What?
I think that's in the morning, but I could be wrong. I think
I thought I was wrong. I was mistaken.
See the 6 hours behind or 6 hours ahead? I can't remember now. Right.
How do you make that out? 6 hours ahead or 6 hours behind when it's 1:05 and we're on 10, 11, 12, 1?
Does it?
No, that doesn't work for me.
No?
No, not at the moment. Oh, I've made a boo-boo.
Afternoon. I was wrong.
Yay, afternoon.
What have you done?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it and my boo-boo.
We're gonna flicker over to you now. So
no, you're not.
Yeah, what have you done? What have you done?
Nothing.
Come on, own up. What have you done? I'm gonna flicker over to it now, so we can see.
You know you usually do boo-boos. Well, I've done a boo-boo.
Yeah, well, I'm the queen of them.
No, I turn for boo-boos.
Right, I'm gonna stitch that, and then
what's that for corners?
What I did was when it was inside out, if you cut your corners at an angle when it's inside out, when you turn it the right way, you end up with round corners.
No.
Yes. Cut your corners at an angle, and when
you should get sharp corners.
No, when you cut it at an angle like that.
You cut at an angle. I see.
Your corners
angle of the dangle.
Right. So. My first one there, roughly.
My chair's starting to creak like yours now, Colette.
I knew it wouldn't take long.
Sarah wants to know what my boo-boo is.
Yeah, I do as well. So I'm going to flicker back over to it.
I'm not telling you.
You all know what I'm doing. I'm just about to go on my sewing machine and sew I'm going to sew the edges, and I'm going to sew down there, and then once I've sewn this side, then I'll know where the other half of this side is.
Yeah, and I'm just about to go to the toilet.
It'll be 3, like so, which will be quite a nice little pocket. It's not going to be too big. Let me know when you're back.
No, I'm not back yet. I'm going to the toilet now.
Oh, the suspense. What have you done? I know. I want to know what she's done. She's not
I'm
letting us
not telling
know.
you, Claire. I'm not telling you what I've done until I've rectified it.
Rectified it. You sure you want to go to the toilet, Ange?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I need to go. Right.
Can I flick them over to you now?
Oh, if you must. Does everybody want to see my boo-boo?
Yeah, we want to see what you've done.
I haven't done anything. I've forgotten. What's that? All we can see is the top of your machine.
No, it's flickering over to you in a second. It's because I've just picked the machine up. There it is. It was a bit of a lag.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, I'm not thinking straight because I thought, right, okay, I'll stitch all the lines down now. Oh, no, I can't do that because if I've got nothing, I need another piece of material, don't I? So that was my boo-boo.
I don't understand what you mean now.
Well, Ange was gonna just put on the machine and sew lots of lines down here to put my crochet hooks in. But there was nothing to put them in. There was nothing there. And I've stitched on my piece of ribbon, and now I've got to unpick it.
I still don't understand what you mean. So you were gonna sew. You're gonna sew down the edges to be your needles then.
Yeah. No, sew down in lines.
Yeah, that's right.
Where's my crochet hook to show you? What have we done with it?
I'm intrigued now because I'm only seeing half the screen because of the chat. Right, go on then.
I've got to find my crochet hook a minute. I've lost it.
Oh.
I'll get another one. Right, so here's my crochet hook. And I was going to stitch down a line either side on this to put my crochet hooks in. But spot them, deliberate mistake.
Wait a second, because it's just lagging. Right, so you're going to sew lines down. I don't understand what's missing.
A bit of material to hold them in.
Yes. Can't you sew the fabric over the top where it is now? That's it.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put them all to bed now. They're all going to go sit in their little bed. That means I've got to do more sewing on the machine. Sorry, ladies and gents. I do apologise for my noisy machine. I'm going to have to pin this. Me being all flash with my clips, and now I've got to use the pins. Right.
So, what fabric are you going to use? That fabric that you just showed us to go on top?
Yes, the same fabric.
Maybe it's bedtime for Angie. Maybe it is.
Maybe what?
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Yeah, I'm way past today at work. I was going. Oh, I can't say I'm having a blonde moment. It's senior moment now.
She definitely having a blonde hair, so she can't say that.
It's grey when it's not. It comes out of a bottle. It's red, but it is actually grey. Oh, look what I've done now. I've pinned that on there. Ow. Frank Spencer Live.
It's okay, Angie. At least you realised before you start sewing. It's been one of those days.
Don't worry, says. What I'm going to do, I think, before I put this on, I'm going to put a piece of trim along here before I actually stitch this onto here.
Are you going to put the trim on before
for a reason? Just along the top.
Yes,
I'm get the trim out now. Then I've got the new trim blade.
Yeah, I want to watch it. I haven't had time to wash it, but I will watch it. So I always think because we show each other all the time what we've got, and sometimes you don't see it as well. when we hang it up to show. I need to watch it.
Oh, Rihanna, it's okay. At least you realise before you start. Yeah, thank you, Dawn Marie. These are all the laces I got from the lovely Edwina Finch. I did a video yesterday. If you want to pop over and have a look at it, her laces are amazing. And I got 3 bags full. 3 bags. This is coloured lace. It was £30, and then you've got a free bag of snippets as well. Well, if you wanted a free bag, 3 bags. So I'm going to use these. Sorry, it's a bit noisy, and I'm a bit close, aren't I? Let me move it up a bit. Now, what colour do you think I should put on here then, Colette?
Where's that? I like my fingers intact.
Oh, really? That's too pink, isn't it? That's too pink.
I think you should go. I think you should definitely go pink and white. I've seen those. I've seen some of the tints. You showed me some. I think you should definitely go pink.
This
Pinks
is pink.
and yellows, or pinks and whites, or yellows and whites, or something like that.
I can't do yellow, not on pink.
I do pinks and whites then.
Yeah.
I think you've got beautiful pink trims, and you could even put some of that green trim with it.
Yeah, Sarah said she watched the video. It looked amazing. They are absolutely stunning, I tell you. If you've got a bit of extra cash, go along. And she only gave me the coloured stuff because I asked for it. I told her like pastel colours and shabby chic pink and, you know, pale colours. So that's why she gave it to me. But if you just said you wanted cream and white, she would just do that. But her, yeah, just stunning. Her
Oh, wow. You said you were pleased, mind.
I am chuffed to bits with it. I really am. I've bought off sellers before and I've been very disappointed. I won't name any names because that would be unfair. Because not everybody has the same shopping experience.
No.
But you know, I was a little bit nervous. I've had stuff off Shilpa. That's been really nice. She's always done really lovely stuff, Shilpa.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had some bad experiences. But never mind. Onward and upwards.
I watched the video. It looked amazing.
I've got to start using this stuff anyway because when I looked at what I've got, the hoarding, oh my days, my hoarding's out of control. Now, when I stitch down the lines, I'm going to lift this up, move it away from it so I can stitch down all the lines. Do you think I should mark them first so I get them straight?
Yeah, because you're doing it for needles. Yeah, then yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Only because do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'm looking.
She's you're the little oracle when it comes to crafting, aren't you, Colette?
What do you mean?
Well, when we make things, I say to her, what do you think of that? And she says, it's a suggestion. And I think, here it comes. And then I process what she says and I think, oh, that makes so much sense. What are you doing?
I am making.
Oh, Sarah's bought a parcel. Yeah, they are, Sarah. They're lush. Love them. When I get paid, I might get another one.
And I haven't bought off it, Edwina, because I wanted to see what you've got. But
so you made a promise you were going to use what you already got, didn't you? That was your New Year's resolution.
That was my New Year's resolution. I'm going to use what I already got, and then I'll only go out and buy what I don't, or what I need. I don't want to sort of necessarily go out and buy things that I've already got. I want to use what I've got, because some of the laces I did realise I was going through my stash the other day, and I was going through it and I'm going through it and I'm thinking, all these laces I'm not even using.
No. And you do, I do like, it's called like churning, where I churn through it all and then I forget what I've got, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I think, oh, I better get some more. That's a hoarding thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So that's one of my New Year's resolution, is only to buy what I want, and not necessarily buy what I need, not necessarily what I want. That's what I'm trying to get at.
I'm not doing that. I'm going to buy whatever I want.
Yeah. I've done pretty well so far.
I'm going to sew this really slowly so it's not noisy, all right?
And you go for it. It doesn't matter if it's noisy. You're on a machine for starters. You know, go on. It's fine.
Right. Stop trying to tell the ladies things then while I'm sewing.
And she called me bossy.
I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, ladies, but I'm trying my best. Look at all my age spots on my hands. Do you think I should put makeup on before I come on screen?
No, they do. She told me to stop talking, and she's starting a conversation.
It's hard not to hoard such lovely things. Working on going through mine's. Yeah, I know. Dawn Marie's got it's Dawn Marie.
Yes, she has. Well,
Dawn Marie's got a new a Facebook page where she's selling some of her stuff. So yeah, go over and have a look. Uniquely Yours by Dawn Marie on Facebook, and she's got some lovely stuff on there. I'm always a bit, because it's America. You are in America, aren't you, Dawn Marie?
Yeah.
It's the postage, isn't it?
I must admit, I'm the same. Because of it being so high, I don't know what the postage is. Like, I was looking through your shop the other day, Dawn Marie. You have me stop talking in a minute.
Shut up then.
I was looking through your shop the other day, and there was a couple of things that I really fancied, but I didn't know what the method was.
Right, I'm nearly finished. Coming to the end. See, that looks pretty, doesn't it? What do you think, ladies? You can see fine.
Oh.
What do you think? That's pretty, isn't it? Can you see mine?
Yes, I can see yours. Very pretty.
So what I'm going to do before I sew down the lines, obviously I'm going to mark them off, but I'm going to pin this up so I don't stitch on it. I'm going to do that now before I start, because I will end up stitching on it. Oh, I can't get the pin through it. Oh, that's because it's trying to go through my nail.
Well, they you know,
Spencer.
Only Angie would do that.
Yeah, it's made a hole in my nail.
Oh, Ange.
Don't matter. I didn't feel a thing. No sense, no feelings. Right. So I'm going to have to. How many crochet hooks do you think I should do? I don't know how many I've got.
How big is the book? Oh, the pocket.
Nosy, aren't you? It's quite big.
Right. So
let me take measure and I'll tell you. It is 12, 13, 14, 15 and a half.
Right. So how big is the needles?
It is pretty. It looks like a doll's dress. Oh, cute. Well, they're obviously they go in the pocket, but they peep out the top. I don't know how many to do. I could do quite a few, really, couldn't I?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'll mark it in the middle. I'll do it like that. I'll mark it in the middle first. Right, I've got to use a bit of maths now. This should be fun. So if I mark it
You
there.
want to see what I'm doing?
Yeah, go on then.
I love your pocket, by the way, Ange. I love how it's turning out.
Thank you, babes. I'll tell you if I like yours in a minute, all right?
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, gosh. Right. Okay. Right, so the thingy-majiggy bob,
Who flip?
the majiggy bob should catch up in a second. Right, okay, so I made my, I'm just going to move this, I don't want to sort of, I've made the pocket, so it's got three, it'll have three compartments, but I want them to all be different things. So as this is for needles, thread, little scissors, that kind of thing, I want it to, I'm working on this inside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew that little piece of felt in where you can put your needles in. And then I've made different laces. I got given this lace for my birthday.
Oh, let me see.
Oh, I can't remember who gave it to me. Please forgive me. I can't remember who gave me this lace. It was in one of my cards.
What?
Oh, who gave me this lace? Please forgive me. It was one of the ladies on the group. Anyway, it's this lace. I'll show you. I've just cut it at an angle.
Well, did you just recently get that for your birthday?
Yeah, my mind got completely blank. And Tambara Lillian Crafts, she gave me this lace, and it was like no half oval shape. So what I've done is I've cut it there. Chris got me this one out of the range the other day, and I'm going to cut that there. It doesn't matter if it overlaps on the edges. It'll make it quite pretty actually if it does that. And then I'm going to use this one on there like so. Now, because I just want one pocket, I don't want sort of three, I'm going to sew this onto a piece of material, and that's as far as I've got so far. I'm going to move that my way. Oh, just see, having tea on my desk is a big no-no because
well, we know what you're like with tea. Everything ends up tea dyed.
Yep. And guess what Claire's just done? Right, anyway.
You haven't tipped it, have you?
No, I haven't tipped it, but I have tea dyed some of the
Thank you, Dawn Marie. Yeah, I realised that. Bigger hooks will need wider. Thank you for that. Yeah, because obviously I didn't take that into consideration. Right.
No, that's a little bit too slim for my liking. Right, I got a piece of satin here. That'll do. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to make my pocket. So I've got some pins here on my beautiful mat that somebody made me.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You know who that person is, Ange?
Yeah, I do know who that person is. She had a terrible job with that.
I do, you're right. Is she cracks everything, but you know that I can handle if she makes me pretty mats.
Oh.
She makes beautiful things.
Oh, that was a bit ropey, that one.
Right. Cut it there, and I'm going to get my scissors. Well, we might not finish this in one live. If we don't, we'll finish it next week.
Will we?
I don't know. Let's see how time goes.
Yeah, that's right.
Right, so because I want that lace to show, I'm going to cut my fabric at an angle. Just going to cut it at an angle. I can use that back in the book as well, so it's not going to go to waste. And then that will give me my pocket and the back. But because this is silk or satin, one of the t'other, I need to make sure that the edges are not going to fray. So I'm going to unpick this a second. And I'm just going to sew along my edges, down there, up there, and across that diagonal. And then that will stop any fraying that will happen. And then I'll attach all the laces that way. It doesn't matter if my stitches aren't straight, because that's not what I'm going for. The stitches are going to be hidden anyway. So I haven't started decorating mine. I was just
I haven't started decorating mine yet either.
Oh, there we are. I was just playing about with pockets. Okay.
So if we don't do it in one live, then if we finish it off in the next live, and then we can start our next project if we've.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No rush, because I don't want I want this to be enjoyable for us all. So I don't want us to rush it and spoil the project that we're making. Because I do want to make for my little book. You could make your one for yours actually, Angie. It didn't have to be all needles. I want to make a little scissors holder.
Oh, I've never made one of them before.
So perhaps that's what we could do next week. Up to you. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't mind. I'll just go with whatever you want.
There we are. So I'm just gonna work on the pockets then, and then next week I'll do it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pin all that together. I don't want to rush, you see, because it's going to be one of those things. I mean, when you're sitting down to crafting, you wouldn't necessarily rush.
No, I don't.
I don't, and I know Angie doesn't, and we don't rush. Nobody actually does rush the project because it needs, we want to have it done in one night.
To be honest with you as well, I start projects and I put them down and then I start something else. So I go off on
I'm the same.
I see shiny things and I'm off. I'm off with that then. I'm like, oh yeah, what was I doing?
So I'm going to stitch down there and where I've just been. But if you wanted to do it somewhere different, you could put fabric behind it, or even as laying as it is, and then you could have 3 separate pockets. Totally up to you how you do it.
So how many ladies do like using their sewing machine?
Oh yeah, I know the lovely Carla's been using her sewing machine recently.
Yeah.
And I do know that one of the ladies on our group, she started using her sewing machine.
It's quite refreshing actually, because the other day I've been doing lots on my sewing machine and I sat down to do a card and I really enjoyed it. Whereas you start to think, oh, not another card. Do you know what I mean? I really enjoyed it because I've been on my cards for such a long time. Sorry, pardon?
I tell you what. But yeah, I know what you're saying. I think I've got 1, 2. I must have at least 4.
Angie, was it you who had a heart challenge last year? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Oh,
yeah, you joined it as well.
Hi, Carla.
I've got all my hearts up. Colette will vouch for me.
Yes, she has.
They're on the wall in my craft room. I've got all of them up so I get inspiration, and I got all my pens in a pot.
Yeah.
I'll show you, but you'll have to take out your pen though, because I didn't put any names on them.
I'll have to, what I'll do, Angie, is I'll go over, I'm going to show everybody where I'm going to put this and then I'll come over to you. Angie makes me laugh because I haven't got a pen. I goes, oh yeah, you got a pot.
Forgets about them.
She makes me giggle. Right, so what I'm going to do, I took a little piece of felt. And the only reason I'm putting felt there is that I could put stuff in that and then put the pins on you. So again, I'm just going to put. Hiya, Carla, sweet, my darling. You probably,
hi, Carla.
Probably thinking what happened.
She has one more for me. I have one more for you. One more what?
I mean, I have one more for you. Oh, heart.
Oh, that'd be nice. I like hearts. They're my favourite things. Hearts and pink.
It'd be heart. So
That's why when I made that mat, it was like, it was hearts. And I was like, perfect.
Yes, I did notice, and it says you. What I was going to say was, Carla, you're probably guessing what happened to the first live. When I came on first, I didn't realise I had my sound on, so it was echoing. And I couldn't say anything because every time I said something, Angie thought I was speaking, and it wasn't. It was like a tunnel. So I cancelled it, and then I had started a new one. But if any time that happens, and we're on a live, or I've started it and it's echoing, I'd rather sort of cancel that and then come on fresh, because I know how difficult it is hearing someone when you're in an echo. It's sort of off-putting, and then you don't get to enjoy what they're creating. So that's why I come back on. That's why I come back on. So I'm just going up to this piece of felt, and of course I've used pink because pink's my favourite colour.
What was it?
It is Ms Angie. My needle up. I will come back on to a promise, Angie. Just
no, there's no rush. I'm doing my lines. I'm doing them in dots.
Okay, so I've cut that piece of felt there, and then I'm gonna sew this pocket on. So I'm going to sew it on at an angle. So I'm trying to think if you can see it. Let me see if you can see it.
I'll see you later. My phone is dying. I'll check in later. God bless. Love and hugs and prayers.
Who's that?
Oh, okay, Julia.
Oh, good night.
Bye, sweetheart.
Yeah, thank you for popping on, my sweetheart.
I'm liking your videos as well, Julia.
Hey. I get loads of videos to catch up on. So, Julia, you are on my list, my sweetheart. But thank you for popping on.
It's doing lives.
You said. I was gutted I missed that the other day.
Sometimes it's easier to do a live when you're showing off stuff, and than it is actually videotaping it and then having to upload it.
Yeah. But doing a live, I found Julia, perhaps you can come live with us. I know she's gone now. Perhaps you can't hear us. But perhaps Julia can come live with us, Ange.
Yeah, definitely. Anybody who wants to come live.
My sweetheart, you're welcome to come on live with us next week if you're around. I know you've probably gone now. But if anybody would like to come live with us, or you want to make something with us, let me know. And all I need to know, all you need to do is send me your email address. Don't put it in the chat now, because obviously if you put it in the chat, everybody gets to see it. But yeah, if you want to come on live, I would love to have anybody of you ladies on live. It would be an honour.
Yeah, give me a break then, won't it?
Yeah. Give Angie the break. I'll be on my best behaviour, I promise. Don't feel bossy.
You always are. Oh, yeah, you are bossy.
Bossy with Ange. So I am gonna just lift this up.
Right, this is taking forever.
No, it's not going in. Come on, Colette. There we are. Yeah. So let me show you my pocket. So this is my pocket to my pin book. Well, not pin book because it's not a pin book. Hi, Victoria Edge. Hi, sweetheart. Thank you.
I
Know how to do
you have
that.
to tell us what your name is.
Email address. Yes, Julia, of course. This is my email address. Actually, I've got it written down on a piece of paper. So
I'll put it in the chat. Shall
I think you've got my email address. Have you, Julia? I can't remember now. But send me an email. I think Angie's going to type it in chat. And I'll be in touch with you, and you can come in with us then on our live. I'd love to have you in our live, actually. So yeah, of course you can do it. If you can go live on your channel, then you can come live with us. You'd be very welcome to. But I will catch up with you, of course, when you've got time to chat. Are you typing in? There we are. Angie's typing in for me. So I will flicker over. Hiya, Victoria and Edge, sweetheart. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to our live. It's nice to see a new face. Can I ask what your name is?
I'm just going to go over and sub to
Victoria
and Edge as well.
Victoria, my sweetheart, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna do the same. And guys, if you haven't already done so, go over and sub to each other's channel.
Oh, I'm already subscribed, so
I am as well. I've just got that bell. Get to hit the bell. I just do.
Oh yeah, and I found as well some of the channels have not been coming up with notifications, and when I've gone on, my bell's not ticked, and I always tick every bell.
Oh, you're very welcome, Victoria, sweetheart. Yeah, me and Angie always often go live every Friday night without fail. On 9, we were late tonight, but yes, we do go live.
Sometimes you go live on your own, don't you? If I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. Right, so I've made my first pocket, so I'm gonna figure this out now because I want to make my other pocket.
Sorry, I didn't realise you were on me. I do apologise, ladies. I'm doing dots.
We're on you because I've done my little pocket, so I'm going to work out what I want to do on my next page.
This is my lines, but I wish I'd just done a couple of lines and drawn a line down now. But it's harder to wash this out. This blue pen.
Oh, I see.
It's water based. You gave me this. Well, I won it.
Yes, you did. Yes, I did. I remember. Do you want me to get you another one?
I said, does it work on your waistline?
Yeah. If you're not already subscribed, please sub to each other. I know there's nothing more than having each other's support.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's just really nice. If nothing else, it's really nice to have each other's support. So yeah, I'll let you know what challenges are going on while I'm crafting. We are on Angie.
Yeah, sorry. It's mine's a bit boring, so I'm just doing my lines for my You're
all right, it's fine. It's fine. What was I going to say? Challenges. What challenges are going on at the moment? Right. What I know of so far, Sam has got a challenge on. I'm not entering because obviously there's challenges on YouTube, like I've said before, but I can't enter them all. I wish I could, but I can't. So I had to pick out a number of challenges a month, and then I had to pick out one overseas and then maybe 2 in the UK, and that's how I do it, because it got to a point last year where I was panicking because I wanted to do everybody's challenge.
Oh, you got yourself in a race, you know.
Yeah, I got so stressed out because I wanted to support everyone, and then realised that I couldn't do it. It's impossible to do.
You should have seen how many bags of Monster Munch she got through.
Monster Munch.
I'm really stressed out. Chris, get me a bag of Monster Munch. It's so funny.
I'm stressed. I want a bag of Monster Munch. So what I do when I know there's challenges going on, I let you all know what challenges are going on. So I'll run through them quick. There's a challenge going on in Sam's channel, and she is the Scottish crafter. She's also got a collab going as well.
I don't know what that is.
A collaboration. Now, I'm not 100% what it is, but basically what it is, you are given what you need to make, and then I think you make it.
Hi, Julia. Julia's back. Yeah, thumbs up for that as well. Absolutely. Let's do that.
Thank you, Julia. Welcome back, sweetheart. I was just saying to the ladies, if you want to come live next week, Angie posted in my email address. It is in the chat for you. Send me an email over and we'll arrange for you to come live with us next week. I will definitely do that because both me and Angie would love for you to come live with us.
Well, anyone really can come and join. More the merrier.
So what was I saying?
Challenge.
So the Scottish Craft has got one. She's got a collab and a challenge going. The other challenge that I am doing, but you don't have to send up anything for, is Shilpa's, and she is Craft Angel Online. And she posted the video yesterday, and all you've got to do is watch her little mini series. She explains more on her channel. She's doing a mini series of beautiful, stunning cards. So pop on over to her channel. She makes the most beautiful things, and you will not be disappointed when you go over, trust me. So that's Shilpa. She's Craft Angel Online.
Rianne?
Yeah, I'm going to go through them in a second.
Oh, no.
What are the challenges that are going on that I'm not doing? I'm trying to think.
Sarah's, aren't you?
Doing Sarah's. I'm going to say about that in a sec.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Debbie Vignola. Debbie Vignola's doing a challenge.
Debbie Vignola's, that's right. Debbie Vignola sent me an invitation. So Debbie, sweetheart, if you are listening, I can't enter this time. I do apologise. I can't do it. But I will let everybody know where you are if they would like to join. She's doing a birthday challenge.
It's really monotonous.
She
signed up for Sam's collab.
Oh, there we are.
This is G. Explain it to me then. I don't know what collab is.
Is it the fact that you get given a project and you've got to do a project and then film it each month? Is that the way I'm understanding? Because I don't fully understand what a collaboration is. While I'm waiting on Rianne, I'll explain. Who was I on? Debbie Vignola. So Debbie Vignola's doing a birthday challenge. Peter Rabbit. That's all. That's all you've got to do. And that's her challenge. Gosh, Ange, what other ones are there? I'm trying to think.
You mentioned Sarah.
Going to do Sarah and Rianne's in a second.
Right.
I'll do mine in a second.
There's quite a few floating around, but
I can't think
pop up and I don't know who they are.
No, I can't think off the top of my head, but if they do come to me before I come off live, I will let you all know. So, Rianne's challenge, she's Mrs. G on YouTube, and she is doing a wonderful challenge where she's asking you to send her a she don't want anything too big, just a little handmade thing or anything that she's
some crafting bits
for. So any handmade any little handmade item would be perfect. She said it's all she wants is just inspiration where she can sort of see it in a room, and that's where she wanted to go with that one. So Rianne's doing a really good challenge, so I'm joining in that one, and I'm actually in the middle of making you something, Rianne, so I cannot wait for you to receive that. Then the lovely Sarah's Shabby Chic Creations, she's doing a challenge too. Now Sarah's got about 100, no, not about 90 subbies. She's starting her journey on YouTube, and yeah, she's doing really, really well.
Gypsy Curls Craft. Pamela's got one.
Right. Okay. I'll try.
Little Sue's got a challenge as well.
If you comment in the comment section, I'll shout them out once I've done the ones in my head. Otherwise, I'm going to forget what I'm saying.
All right. Sorry.
You're all right, Anne.
Mouth.
What was I saying? So yeah, Sarah's asking for a handmade gift that inspired you. So something that you've been inspired by, and she goes, you need to go over to her channel because she does a video where she explains that she used to be a ballerina, which is amazing. So Sarah, hats off to you. I've been to watch ballerina shows, and the strength they've got to stand on their tiptoes and dance the way they do, and you must be phenomenal to be able to do that.
My granddaughter was a ballerina, did ballet. She just had to give it up because she got scoliosis of the spine, and yeah, she absolutely loved her ballet, which is so sad. So sad, but nothing you can do about it, is there?
No, nothing you can. No, there is nothing you could do. But or was yeah. So Rian, no, not Rian. Sarah's got her challenge, and like I say, she goes and she explains about a ballerina, and she made something, and I let her explain it in her video. I won't say too much other than that, because otherwise you won't know what a challenge is about. So she is Sarah's Shabby Chic Creations. She's starting a journey off YouTube. Please go over and support her. She is a phenomenal crafter. You all are inspiring, and there's a couple of channels this week where I've just been literally hooked on, and Sarah's been one of them. Sarah makes the most beautiful dream catchers. I've never seen a dream catcher made out of an embroidery hoop. She says it's not her idea, but like I've said to her, whether it's been her idea or not, it's the fact she showed it. That's given me inspiration to be able to do one.
We all give each other inspiration, don't we, at the end of the day?
So that's Sarah. I mentioned Rian's. There's another one where there's another challenge going on. That is my own. I was forgetting.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her.
My own. But yeah, there's my own challenge, and all I'm asking for is 2 handmade flowers and 2 things that you would put inside a junk journal, handmade. So you can make your own trim. You can make so I could cut it up and use it in a journal. You could make a tag. You could alter a tea bag and alter that so it becomes a pocket. You can make a pocket. You can alter an envelope, anything to put inside a journal. I have got 2 beautiful shops supporting my challenge, and they are Marlowe's, who is Gracie's Place, and what's the other one? Vintage UK. Oh gosh, what's the other one called? Penny's Carol, but I can't think. What's that shop called, Ange?
I don't know. You never told me. You wouldn't tell me. I kept saying, what's it called? And you were saying, I'll let you know.
I can't
take this off here.
Vintage. Oh, that's going to bug me. I'm going to find it out now in a second. It's Vintage something UK, and her name is Carol, and she is supporting me. She's on Etsy, and she sells the most beautiful vintage laces and trims. So she is supporting me as well to do this challenge, which is immense when you've got shops like that. But I've said yes to using their products for surprises. So those are the challenges that I know of. Hi, Sam, sweetheart. So
hi, Sam.
Sam's here. She can explain what a collab is. I was just saying about what challenges are going on, and I mentioned your challenge, and I mentioned your collaboration. I don't completely understand your collab and the way it works. I think it's that my think on it, and maybe I'm wrong, is it when you get a project, so say somebody says, one person or who's like the team designer or whatever you want to call them, they say, right, this one you've got to make a pin book, and everybody makes a pin book, and then you video that pin book and you put it up on YouTube. Is it that? But the projects are different every month. Is it that? I can't quite grasp it.
Oh yeah, Shaz has got an altered boot
Shaz has got a challenge. See, knew I'd forget one. I do apologise, Shaz. Shaz has got a challenge. Basically, her challenge is going on through all year round, and at the moment, she wants you to alter a boot, video it. Like I say, she goes into more and explains more on her channel. She wants you to alter a boot, and the winner then of that challenge gets to pick the next challenge, and it will be doing all year through. Now I'm gonna before I read any like recent comments, I want to go back and read the challenges that you all shouted out to me. So there's Gypsy Girl Craft. Pamela's got one, Sarah said. So I'm not quite sure what challenge that is, but that is a channel that I haven't come across. So it's definitely one I'm going to go back and support. Julia says, got your back, Sarah. Oh, Julia, thank you, sweetheart. River says, how many pockets are you making for your book, Angie? I am going to be making two. I'll be making 2 pockets. How many pockets are you making, Ange?
What for what?
Your book. Our books are quite different. Angie's making her book to hold crochet.
Oh, mine's going to be in sections. Yeah, I'm going to stitch down sections so you can put the crochet hooks in all the way along.
Yeah. And I'm only making 2 pockets because when you flicker over to me now, I'll explain a bit more. Shaz has got one. I've called that one out, and I haven't seen any others. So Sam says, I'm going to take part in your challenge, Keller, although I don't know how good my flowers will be. Oh, that's amazing, Sam. Thank you so much for supporting my challenge. Thank you so very much. It means so much to me that you guys support me. And
you don't have to make flowers though, do you?
Yeah, that's part of the challenge, sweetheart.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, she goes.
What? I'm supposed to be your best friend.
Sam, sweetheart, whatever your flowers turn out to be, they will be perfect because
they're paper ones.
Yeah, they don't have to be fabric; they can be paper. The projects are different every month, but it's no theme apart from vintage and shabby. So, have I got it right? So that we are 24 taking part so far. So,
what does it mean? Does it mean you send it all to her, or
no? I think you get to keep it, don't you, Sam? Do you get to keep it? So am I right in what I'm thinking? So the projects are different every month. So do they pick the projects you have to make, or can you? Because I've never ended up in a collab, so it is a.
So little Sue's doing a 200 subscriber challenge.
Oh, wow, Sue. I'm definitely going to come on over and have a look at that and support you, sweetheart. Thank you for letting me know. What was I going to say? Yeah.
Well, when you finish chatting, I'll do my sewing.
Sorry, Ange. I didn't want to miss no one.
This sounds like
it's
great.
A way of promoting your challenge. Everyone picks their own project in it. Right. So you get to pick. Right. So, okay. So this is my understanding of a collab. You pick your project, and then you put the video up on YouTube. How a collab is. So you basically sign up. So you're all sort of. It's like a challenge where you're all entering it and making your own thing, and then you put a video up on YouTube to say that you've done this for this collab. Yes, that's what it is. Right, okay, I get it now. Hey.
Go for that.
So
I never knew what it was either.
I was getting really confused. I'll go and watch your video again then, Sam. And I'll go and watch that girl's video. I can't remember her name. Linked in the description and see what she says. For sure, I'll definitely go and do that. Right, so Angie's sewing away.
Pardon?
Angie's sewing away there. I'm nowhere near ready. I'm gonna definitely read that out again. Watch that again. I should say, no, read that out again.
I'm not worried about the lines that are going to be on the other side because you can't really see them, but I'm going to be decorating all this anyway. So, oh, she's off with her machine now. That's what I'm saying.
Oh wow!
Keep the noise down, please.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm disturbing the piece.
I'm gonna make my stitch a bit smaller because that's.
Ange, that book's really coming.
Is it? Really wonky lines at the moment. And this pen just if you wet it, it just comes off. So
I think I got that pen for Angie, and I got it from Tesco's, I believe.
I won it in a challenge, I think.
No, you didn't. I put that in your heart thing, a big bulky heart.
Did you?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Sorry about the noise, ladies.
I made Angie a pin book, but it was so big. It was so big that I wanted it to buy home.
Hi, Debbie. Sorry about the noise. That's the only trouble with sewing, isn't it? You can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything, no. Hi, Debbie, sweetheart.
I've got loads of lines to do.
Well, like I said, we're not going to finish this if we finish this in one day, it just wouldn't work. So we're not going to be a
Oh, I don't mind carrying on. It's only 11 o'clock. I ain't got to get up for work tomorrow.
So yeah, that's the challenges going on, and if you guys can think of any more that I ever mentioned, please drop them in. Angie, if you can think of any more that I haven't said now, you can tell me.
No, I can't. No, I can't actually. A few have popped up. I've got to write down Little Sue because I've not seen her challenge yet.
Yeah, no.
I just plugged your challenge. Hope you get lots of interest. Oh. Hi, Debbie. Posted my entry to your challenge, honey.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rita. I'm gonna
Nobody can hear you.
A lot. I'm gonna tell you what. She's outside. She's outside. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this in one. Don't worry. Tonight.
No.
Are you going to be able to finish yours?
Pardon?
Do you think you're going to finish yours? I don't.
No, I don't. I've still got to decorate it all yet. This is just
no.
At least it'd be a bit quieter next week, wouldn't it? Because there'll be no machines.
Well, we're making a scissors holder.
Had a challenge. She got a challenge.
We're making a scissors holder to put in the.
Show us your laces, but I mean, I can't join that because laces are all over the place.
I've had a challenge. Oh, did she? Why have I
we had a little sneak peek into Maggie White's laces, and she's, oh my days, you should see her laces. Shall I finish this off camera because I'm making so much noise?
No, you carry on. There's no need to finish it off camera. I told you before, it's fine. Right, I'm going to show you what I've done now in a second, but I just want to sew this first. And we're going to finish the outside off next week. And we're going to make a scissors holder to put in the
Am I?
Yeah, you said you were going to make one to put inside the block.
All right.
After you said, you changed mine.
I know. I'm just jesting with you.
Thank you so much, everybody, for entering my challenge. It does mean an awful lot to me.
I better see if crochet fits in it now, aren't I? Where's my crochet gone? Oh, I've lost another one now. Oh, there it is. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Crochet hook in there.
I see. Can't see put the taps up. No, minute. Me. Oh wow, Ange! Are you going to leave a gap at the at the other side before you sew your dots for your scissors holder to go on?
Yeah, I got loads of room that side, and I got loads of room that side.
Yay! Look at you, Ange.
On both sides, all right.
Yay!
Scissors holder. I don't know how to do that, so I'll have to follow you.
Yeah. Okay. So I got some new ribbons this week. Shall I show you my new ribbons?
Yeah, show me your ribbons.
In a second.
Because she hasn't got enough ribbons in her life.
No, I haven't. I need some more. Shall I show you my ribbons I got? This. Here I go. No. Sari silk ribbons.
Sorry, yeah.
Bye, Sam. Thank you for stopping by.
Bye, Sam. See you later, love. Thank you, little Sue, for saying that is lovely, Angie.
Oh, bless.
Thank you so much.
Right, I have got. I'm going to do a video on these because I'm new. These are not. These are handmade ribbons, and they come like this, right? And they come in a really nice little container. And I bought different colours. And what I'm going to do, I am making this little section in a second. That's where my scissors holder is going to go in a second. Is I'm going to stitch.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee Dee.
How are you?
I'm just going to stitch that in, and they come in different colours. Now, these came from eBay, but she's on Facebook. I'm going to do a video, so I'm not going to tell you the seller just yet because I'm going to just keep you all in suspense. But she's on Facebook and she's on eBay. I have these, and these are the colours I got, and they all called different things. When I do the video, I'll obviously tell you what they're called. But they're handmade ribbon, and this is different, completely different to what I was doing. So I'm debating on whether to put. I'm going to put 2 ribbons here, so that like a little mini pencil or chalk pencil could go here. And then I've sewed some felt behind, so that if you want to
really
put
pretty,
pencil, you could put.
We've been down with the flu for 4 days, Colette. I love the look that you took us with you to the range in your and you took us on a trip today as well, didn't you?
Yes,
Carla.
I was watching some of that trip. First of all, thank you so much, Carla. That means a great deal. I was so nervous to do that vlog. You wouldn't believe how nervous I was. And
I don't know why. You was a natural at it.
Really, really nervous. And I think it's because doing videos, because on a video everybody sees your hands, but on a vlog it's sort of face on. So I was really nervous. I was so nervous. And when I posted the video up, Chris was like, Angie said, "You're going to post that video?" Because I was like, "Oh, I don't know about posting it up. They're not going to, it's not that good." She said, "Just post it up. I bet you it's all right." So anyway, I posted it up, and Angie went, "It's brilliant. What are you flapping about?"
Yeah.
So I am going to be doing more vlogs because I didn't realise. I've been having such positive feedback from me doing it that I will be doing more of them for sure. I've got.
Can we get a look at the countryside next time?
Yeah, get Andrew left those speeding, but it wasn't a promise.
She drives really fast.
I don't drive fast.
You do. We had to follow you. We went round the corner.
No, I had look. That roundabout was in the right lane. I was. She does it every time. She knows what buttons to press. Anyway, so I'm gonna do more vlogs. So I'm gonna do a video on this ribbon that I got, and I also got this ribbon. This is the sari silk ribbon.
Yeah.
So you've got all the greens. Carla, this made me think of you actually because of your fairies. And they're all like, but it's not the same greens, all greens and browns and light greens. And then this is pink, but if I squeeze it a little bit, you can see the colours. And it's not like the same shade of pink. Now it does come like all raveled up like that, but I took it and I flattened it out only because I want to use it that flat, not because not because of the way they packed it, it's because I want to use it flat and I want to be different. And I had some white and I had some tea stain, so I'm going to use some of this fabric on my book. I think I'm going to use this color. So yeah, that was my find this week. So I will put this information on a video, and I'm going to video it tomorrow actually and put it up on my channel, and then you'll be able to know where to get it all from. But yeah, I'm going to do more vlogs. I think I'm going to we're on about taking the dogs out tomorrow, so I'm thinking, I know it's not craft related, but you all often ask me where I live, and you know, what's
I know where you live.
Andy knows where I live.
Where's your house?
But you all ask me where I live, and it's hard to explain unless you've been where I live. So tomorrow, all things being well, as it stands at the moment, we're taking the dogs out and we're going to take them to
American seam binding, Colette.
Is that what?
American seam binding.
No, Brian, it's not. It's a UK. They're both UK sellers. One's off Etsy and one's off eBay.
You guys have the most beautiful ribbons. I need to look online for some. Yeah,
No,
Dee Dee, she'll show you the website.
Yeah, Dee Dee. No, these ship overseas, which is why I like them, and they ship quick.
Violet's on. Hi, Violet. Violet Lavender. I really enjoy the sewing. I find it comforting to see and hear it.
Oh wow!
We will all be over. Yeah, God, I need to know where to get laces.
Yeah, I will definitely. I'm gonna do a video on this because they are. Angie keeps interrupting me, and I tell you what, every time I speak, and then I'm like, right, what was I saying?
I don't know. I was just reading out the comments for you. I thought it'd be helpful. Because you were gabbering on about something, and I
know, but what was I saying? I can't remember what I'm saying.
I don't know.
I can't listen. No. Hi, Violet. Wasn't that Violet Lavender, the one who left you a lovely comment?
Yes. Violet Lavender. I reckon it's a wicked name. I had a great aunt called Violet. She was lush. Well, carry on.
Well, I don't know what I'm saying. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember what I'm saying.
He was on about your laces.
Yeah.
And he was on about you taking the dogs out on a vlog.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go out tomorrow, and we're on about going to the sea. So yeah. So I'm going to take them out tomorrow and show you a bit where, because we live 5 minutes from the sea. So all things considered, that's what we're going to do tomorrow. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sew my ends in. I'm going to sew this in, And then what I've done is I've sewed a bit of elastic in. I can actually cut them ends off now. And I'm going to sew a button there. And the idea is, I'll show you what the idea is.
Dee Dee said you're going to take the dogs out. She means for a walk.
Yeah, for a walk. Sorry, sweetheart. You put the elastic over it, and so the spools stay in one place. So I'm going to sew a button at the top. I'm going to put this here so you can put pins in. There's a pocket there. And next week I'm going to do a scissors holder, and that'll be going on here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I mean for a walk. Sorry, sweetheart. Angie knows what I mean.
Take the dogs out. Take the dogs out.
Take the dogs out. That's what I mean.
Take the dogs out to the seaside.
Right, and that way.
I've not stitched all mine because I was making too much noise. So
and
next time
it's fine.
I'll make some more noise later. Oh, you're making noise now?
Yeah. I'm making noise. Do the.
I'm going to do some more lines then, if you are.
Yeah, I'm just going to finish off. I'm going to stitch them. Oh, what they call it? The machine's speaking to me. She doesn't like it. There's one.
Beautiful Colette.
Thank you. Who said that?
Julia.
Oh, thank you, Julia. Like I say, Julia, we'll if you want to come live with us, I'll arrange it so you can come live with us next week if you're up for it. Because we'd love to have you on, wouldn't we, Anne?
Yeah, definitely.
So stitch that on there, this side. Let's flick her over to Angie rather than not looking at me now. Good night, Debbie. God bless.
Bye, Debbie. You're right.
Angie's
mine's not very interesting. Mine's just sewing.
Oh, Angie, it is interesting.
So in line to me crochet hooks.
Right, we'll flick it over to you now. I should pop on over to your screen in a second. There we are.
I don't even know if you can see me. Hang on. Do that. What? -3?
Huh?
Nice sewing weather where I am. -30? That don't sound good. -30. God, I would go out. I would never be able to go out if that was me. -30. Is that Eskimo land?
-30. Gosh, you must be so cold. I don't think I can. I'm not one of these.
Thing is, you would get used to it, and also you can't get to go out naked, is it? You know what I mean? You must have thermals and everything. Yeah. Is it always -30? Who's got -15? Hang on. Hang on. I thought -3 this morning was bad. Oh my God, -30. Yeah. Yes, there is an extreme weather warning.
Oh my word.
Oh, might get snow and freezing rain tomorrow. Something moving in tonight, Dee Dee said.
Well, say
our eyeballs didn't freeze. Oh.
Get your food in, everything you need in, so you don't have to go out. The worst thing you could do is go out in that weather. So basically, in that weather.
One more line left to do.
We've got one more line left to do. I'm going to do this third pocket. I'm going to leave that for the scissors holder. And what I might do is next week, when I decorate the outside of this, is decorate some of the inside.
Yeah, I got to put my trims and laces on mine all the way round.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to do that. So yeah, so this is how it's looking at the moment, as Colette would say.
Beautiful, Ange. What size needles do they fit in?
I've got jumbo ones and I've got thinner ones.
Oh, there we are then. So they'll fit on any size.
Some are an inch, some are an inch, some are half an inch. So if you can't, that's a really chunky one, and that fits in there. That.
Oh wow.
And then obviously I need a thinner one. I got any thinner ones? I got a whole pack of them somewhere, but they're in a leather case that's just like really boring. They came in, so I thought let's have something pretty. Put my crochet hooks in. There we are. It's still wonky.
I can't see it a minute.
You can't see it?
No, I can't see because my chat. Give me a second and I'll
keep supply for a week at home, so I don't have to go out in bad weather.
Oh wow, look at that, Ange.
What?
That is beautiful.
Yeah, these lines, you don't need to worry about these lines because when I get a damp cloth, they just disappear, these dots. So it took a while to get there, didn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is, like I say, a project when you're sewing by yourself, or when anybody sews, they don't do it all in one night. I don't. When I sew, I know I don't. So why would I try and rush something to do this in one night? Does that make sense? Doesn't it? That's really, come on, Ange. Beautiful.
And I might put some of this around the edge on this side. It's Nottingham lace. Around there. That looked nice, wouldn't it? Hang on, just turn it over. Like that, around the edges.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah. Yeah.
Angie, I'll have to try something like that. Yes, Linda, do. Oh, Linda, I haven't said hello to you. Have I?
Yes, Angie, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. And Colette just said, do something to put your crochet hooks in. And I was like, So it was just, that just comes straight, that came out of my head. I just sort of like had to think, and that was at 20 to 9.
Yeah, there was no.
And we're going live at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
and we were still trying to set up.
It wouldn't mind if it wasn't. But I am going to put other trim on it yet. I don't know what it will be. I don't think it will be that, but I would like to put some more fluffy trim on. Not fluffy. What's it called?
I know, dangle trim on and stuff like that.
Gathered trim, but not in that colour.
I tell you what you could do, Anne, is use, you know, that handmade trim that you've been making. You could make some of that up next week and put it on.
Wouldn't that be too thick?
Well, you could always cut it down a little bit. Just don't make it thick.
I'll make some thinner.
Yeah.
It's my handmade trim. I showed you it last week, didn't I? The handmade trim. This is my handmade trims I've been making. Well, I did show them last week.
Yeah, but you've made more since, Ange. That's why I say about putting it on. That's why I say. Now I can't see chat, so.
You can't see chat?
Cabin fever when I can't go out. Once my husband took me out after 7.2 earthquake here in Angie Oh, I can't pronounce that.
Anchorage.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
The traffic lights were out and it was real slick. It came right back home. Oh,
Dee said that is gorgeous.
yeah, it is.
Just
It's
love
really
those trims, Angie, from Carla. Yeah, these are, I made them myself, didn't I?
Yeah, you've been really into your handmade trim. That's
Yeah,
what
I have. And I've got a purling foot on my sewing machine, which you can actually stitch the pearls on. If you put your machine onto zigzag and you put the purling foot on, then there's a little slot for the pearls to go through, and it just stitches over. It's really clever. I love my purling foot. And yeah, you can just, because it's so many layers of stitching, you can just snip off what you want. And what I generally do is put a bit of glue along there just to keep it in place. So I just use a little snip of something like that to put on my stuff. But this is a bit thick to go on there, don't you think? When you roll it
I think
up,
you should make it a little bit thinner, but I think you should definitely put some on.
I don't know. I'll think about it.
All right.
I might put some on the edge. You know, when you along here, when it's actually all rolled up.
Yeah.
Put a bit on the edge like that. Thank you, Rianne. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, little Sue. It's so easy to make. It's so easy. It's just a matter of snipping up lots and lots of bits. Hang on, where have I got my bits? I'll show you. It's just so easy. There's some bits what I've snipped earlier. I'll go to right left now. And you just pick a colour palette that you want to do. If you want to do all peaches and creams, or you want to do pale pinks, or like vibrant, and you just cut little snips up like this, and you just fold them over and just stitch them on. And then when you've been down the main bit, as you're going down like that, you snip them on like that. And then when you've got it all the way down, you go back and you fold it. You fold this back, and then you stitch another row along there, down the edge, inside. See all the little snips? And then you go on the other side and you stitch another lot, which these ones I fold up. Find something. On the main one, I fold them like that, and then I put a row all the way down, just keep adding. And then the side ones, what I do is I attach them in like that. So I fold them and then stitch them across, and then go to the next bit and the next bit, and it makes them all fluffy.
You've been making really nice.
Yeah, you can do it. You can all your snips, all your little bits. That's Colette's got me on snippy bits.
Yeah.
And you can just let your imagination run wild. I've got bits of tulle in there. I've got little bits of sparkles. Anything and everything can go in them. Some of them I've got there, little bits of lace. There's a little bit of that's like really thick material, but yeah, just let your imagination run wild. I love doing them. It's very therapeutic as well. Mrs. G, when are you going to join these silly ladies on at the same time? Yes, Mrs. G. What do you mean she's shy?
Well, I have been speaking to her about coming live, so.
Dee Dee said she's going to have a try.
Oh, did she? Did you?
Yeah. I made a mess of it.
Let me know, Dee Dee.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I. All you got to do is you just got to have a. Yeah. All you got to do is just have a camera. That's all you got to do.
And hang
And
on.
I will do the rest. I don't know whether it'll be on dead on 9 o'clock. So usually I'm dead on late. But
dead on late, yeah.
But you'll come on with us. Right.
Right, go on you now.
Want to see what I've been up to?
Yes, please.
Right, okay. Angie, that looks beautiful, by the way. So I cannot wait for us to finish it next week, because you've gone down that road and I went down a different road. But
to be honest with you, now I've had time to process it. I will be able to next week. I will be able to. trouble is, it's trying to rush all the time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I said there's no rushing. Sarah, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Oh, what did she say?
And she said she's made 2 snippet strips for, she's doing my challenge, and I guess that's the other side of what she's done. So I cannot wait to see what you've done.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know how to join anyone else's live. I just figured it out doing my Julia, sweetheart. Email me and I will talk you through it. You don't have to press a thing. All I need is your email address and Hangouts. That's it. That's all you need to do.
If you've got Google Hangouts, you've got obviously have Google Hangouts. Everybody, if you've got a Gmail address, you've got Google Hangouts.
Yeah. All you got to do is go into Google and type in Hangouts, and then it'll ask you for your email address, which is your email address, your email address you use to get in your emails, and a password, and it'll be the same password as your emails. And you go in, and then that's how I can join you in with our live. But I'll talk you all the way through this.
Yeah, no, she will. She's really good. She's talked me through it, got me on it.
Yeah, to get Angie on it. So please don't worry about pressing buttons. As long as you're quite happy to come on live with us, I'm quite happy to.
We'll get you on.
So don't worry about it. And Dee Dee, I have been talking to Rihanna about coming live. So glad you mentioned it on chat.
Yeah, why not? Come on.
Right. I'm going to show you. Angie, that's beautiful.
Thank you. I don't know how to join anyone else's live. I just figured out doing my live. Oh, Julia.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it'll be fine. Julia, it'll be fine, honestly.
Honestly, if I can talk Angie through it.
You can do it. You can talk anyone. You could talk, yeah.
If I could talk Angie through it, I can talk anyone through it, promise. Right.
Look how lovely and clear your picture is. Mine's always horrible.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well. Oh, I don't know.
I reckon I got a double camera.
Right. So, I've gone down the sewing line, as you will see it. Now, I'm not going to decorate the outside because I don't want to rush this. But before I open this, the last page in this is going to hold a pair of scissors. And it's also, I just went through my box. Now, my nan bought me this when I was doing cross stitch. I try not to cry. And I haven't used it. It was something I put in my box. And when I was just bringing things out, because I want to show you what I've put inside, it's given me some inspiration to make one of these to put inside this book. And all it is, it's a picker. It's a metal.
Oh, that's cool.
So I'm going to make a picker. I've got some leather in different colours, and I'm going to make a picker to go inside, and I'll actually sew it inside the book.
Hello, Sun and Moon Arts.
Hi, Sun and Moon Arts, sweetheart. Right, so this is how it is. So I put the ribbon on the side. Now I did put it on that side, but because I folded the page in, it's not going to work. So it needs to be on this side. So I'll either undo the stitch or I'll sew there. I could even sew it there and tie it there because it wouldn't matter anyway. So on this side, I've put a piece of felt here so that a couple of sewing pins can go in. There, look, and you can have different ones. In this pocket, is quite a deep pocket, and this is a good 1, 2. It's about 3 inches, and there's plenty of room, and it's quite, you can bulk it out. And this little section, I put some felt underneath, and I've layered it with laces. Now all this will be decorated when I do the outside. I'll probably decorate it all with snippets and fill it up that way. So I put some pins in there. Wow. And then
it's amazing, Claire.
Thank you, Angie. On this side, it all depends on how many you want. You could do 3, you could do 4. It's totally up to you. But what I've done is, if I unhook this and take these out, is I've put a little ladybird, because it's got to have some character. Put a little ladybird, and I've attached some elastic, the loop, and then it hooks over, and you can put your spools in. But like I say, all this gap will all be decorated full of snippets. And so that's that. And then this last page, is going to have a little pocket for a snipper. It's going to have, I'm going to do a little pocket to keep a pencil, and then my scissors holder is going to be holding on that side. But I'm going to do all this next week, and then I'm going to decorate the outside, because the outside's not going to sort of take long. I think the longest bit with these projects, and I think Ange will agree with me here, is what you're going to put inside it with the pockets and how you do them. Yeah, that's what takes the longest. The decorating doesn't take as long. But yeah, that's my little sewing thing. And it's not that big. Thank you, beautiful, Claire, beautiful. Yes, lovely. Oh, thank you, ladies. So it holds 4, but it can hold 3. So yeah, that I haven't touched that page at all. But I might either unpick this side or sew it there so that it ties. I might have to unpick it and just hook it onto here. And then, yeah, it's good. It's not that thick, is it? It's not that thick at all. It's quite nice to have in your hand. Beautiful clat, lovely clat. Yes, lovely, cute as a button. Yes, beautiful little button. Had to have some character in it, but cute. Oh, well, thank you, ladies. I know Angie's just had some really nice comments about her book as well, which makes it makes it worthwhile when we're doing projects like this. And I know sometimes both me and Angie think, oh, we've got to rush, you know, we haven't finished it. But tonight, you know what I thought? No, I'm not rushing it, because it's one of those that we're gonna have to do 2 lives, and if we're gonna have to do 3, then we'll do 3. But I think it's just one of those projects where if I was making this without the camera, then I wouldn't rush it. It wouldn't be done in one night. So why am I trying to rush it on a live?
Exactly.
So yes. What is your name, Sun and Moon? Yeah, what is your name? It didn't even cross my mind, sweetheart. You probably know your name, but I've probably forgotten.
Well, I've just gone over, and I'm already subbed to her anyway. So.
I am. Would you know her name, Ange?
No, I haven't got a clue.
You gave me
some new ideas, Colette. Yeah, Rosa.
Oh,
there we are.
Thank you, Linda. Hi, Rosa. I will try. I'm not very good with names, but I will try and remember your name for next week. I really will. So, how did you find this evening, Ms Angie Paisey?
Great. Loved it.
Great. I want to say thank you to everybody that's given us the thumbs up. We've got 9.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That means so much to both of us. And your feedback, your comments, your likes, it just makes what we do worthwhile. And if anybody wants to come live with us, Julie, please just get in touch with me. Julia, sorry, get in touch with me via an email, and we will sort you out.
And Rianne, and Dee Dee.
And Dee Dee, yes, and Dee Dee. And who was the other lady?
Rianne.
Rianne. Yeah, I'm going to talk to Rianne.
She's like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
And do you know what I'll have in the car this week? I can't believe you said that, Colette. I can't. How can I go live? That's what I love in the car. Last week talker. Right. So, thank you, Angie, for doing tonight's live with me.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to flick back over to Angie so you can see her desk before we go tonight.
No,
yes.
Oh, I haven't got anything to show because I haven't put anything in mine apart from one crochet hook.
You're all right. You've done the basis of your book. It's fine. Looking very pretty, ladies. Thank you, Dawn. Sub to each other. Yes, definitely sub to everybody.
Yes, and don't forget Dawn Marie's got a new
new shop.
Uniquely Yours by Dawn Marie on Facebook. Is a new shop.
So yeah, she's got beautiful things, haven't she, Ange? Really beautiful.
Yeah.
Over and over and over.
Really unusual stuff as well. I've been having a look.
Yeah.
And thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, little Sue. And good night, Nosta to Rianne.
Good night. Yeah, Nosta to you all. Nosta.
I don't think I've got anything else to show you that I've crafted this week because it's all swaps and stuff like that, which nobody can show anything, can we?
No. So it's the group leader. She's very strict on these things.
Oh, I tell you what, yeah, tyrant. Right tyrant, yes.
Well, I'm going to live and leave you all. I'm going to live and leave you all. Until next week, have a lovely weekend. Have a lovely week. We will be back next week, hopefully with one of you ladies joining us.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about that. And we will be back at 9 p.m. UK time. So good night. God bless. Thank you all for all of your positive feedback, your likes, your comment. It means so much to both of us. And I will catch up with you all next week at 9 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Good night, everybody.
Bye
Love
now.
you lots. Bye.
Bye.